Holy shit.
It's been 4 years since the last Uncharted game, and A Thief's End serves as the final installment to this long eventful franchise. A Thief's End continues several years after the events of Uncharted 3, where we find a retired Nathan Drake, who is brought back into the action in order to save his brother. Even though the game is linear, levels are larger, with the explorable area featuring multiple paths to explore. Stealth plays a huge role in this game as you're given the opportunity to go about the way you want with most encounters.
What's the play here, Nathan? Just follow my lead.
Stealth can be achieved by marking enemies and hiding in bushes. Marked enemies are easy to keep track of as you can study their routes and plan on when to strike. Be wary though, as the enemy AI has been enhanced and enemies happen to be a lot more responsive and have more of a chance of spotting you if you mess up. If that happens, you may want to resort to using your weapons.
You remember how to use it?
Yeah, it'll come back to me.
Gunplay plays better and smoother than its predecessors, and the bigger environments make battles even funner. The AI of Nate's companions have been improved as well, as they'll assist you in these situations. Even if you're spotted, gun battles can still be avoided, provided if you hide, they'll forget about you and go back to their routines. But that's not at all what this game is about, as there's more to it than just shooting. Unlike previous entries in the series, A Thief's End is more about exploration, as you spend most of your time solving puzzles and exploring broad areas. A Thief's End is filled with a ton of puzzles, some of which can't be completed that easily, but nothing too drastic as long as you have specific clues that can help you out with these puzzles. When you aren't solving puzzles or fighting enemies, you'll most likely be spending a lot of your time climbing. Climbing is a lot more satisfying this time around, as reaching for a handhold feels much more realistic than hopping to it. But that's not all. For the first time ever, you're given the grappling hook, which can be attached to specific locations and can be used for either climbing or swinging. As you progress, you'll come across collectibles. These collectibles differ from journal entries, notes, optional conversations, and of course treasures, which can all be found over the course of the game. There's a chance that these collectibles will make you want to replay the campaign again, but the thing that'll make you want to replay it the most would have to be the story. While other Uncharteds were fixated on finding the treasure, A Thief's End is less about finding the treasure and more about Nate's relationship with his older brother Sam and his wife Elena, and it's nice to see that there's a lot more going on in the story than finding a treasure. If the campaign doesn't keep you coming back for more, the multiplayer certainly will. The multiplayer is spread across 3 different game modes which differ from Command, Plunder, and Team Deathmatch. In Command, there are a number of 3 command sites across each map in which you must capture and hold each site in order to score a point. While in Plunder, you must grab the idol and return it to your treasure chest for a point. And then it's a battle to the death as you try and score a certain amount of points by killing enemies in Team Deathmatch. But that's not all. A Thief's End's multiplayer lets you harness some of the well-known supernatural elements from previous Uncharted's to help you achieve your goal. You can also spawn sidekicks, which are NPC allies, each of which have their own unique skill to help you and your teammates out. With such a huge emphasis on teamwork, it's nice to see that your teammates will actually follow the objectives and try to complete them as you go on. That being said, this is the best multiplayer mode that Uncharted's ever had. With a terrific campaign that leaves out on a good note to a fairly fun multiplayer, Uncharted 4 is certainly the best entry in the franchise.
Holy shit. Yeah. You good? Yeah. All right. Let's get out of here.